Guess what? This is National Running Day. Everybody put on your sneaks, go out for a run. Some of us only run to stay healthy, but other people can't live without it. And as Ben Tracy shows us, one shoe company is getting traction by taking a different path to profit.
Running a marathon used to be something for only the most elite athletes. Now even your grandma is running 26.2 miles. In 1990, 224,000 Americans finished a marathon. That number more than doubled by 2011 when 518,000 did.
I think a lot of us that run need to run. It's that powerful in our lives.
Jim Weber is CEO of Brooks Running Shoes, a company now poised to profit from all those shoes pounding the pavement. But when Weber took over in 2001, Brooks was running on empty. The bank was calling their loan.
There's nothing to motivate you more than a crisis, and that's what we had at Brooks. Our business was struggling because we were truly trying to be everything to everybody. We really needed to put a stake in the ground and stand for something.
Weber canceled half the company's product line to focus solely on running shoes.
So how much of a risk was that to basically get rid of all your other lines and say it's just running?
I think the perception in the industry was, oh my gosh, they're crazy. What's really interesting is I think the biggest risk you take in business is kind of being like everyone else.
Nike is the undisputed market leader, a $24 billion company. Brooks is number 3 at $500 million. Weber says Nike spends more on advertising by lunchtime than he spends in an entire year.
The market leader is 80 times larger than we are. Not 80 times larger than we are.
So if this is David and Goliath, I assume you view yourself as David?
Let's just say we know we have to run fast.
Love you, Warren.
Yet Brooks has a big rock in its slingshot. His name is Warren Buffett. His company Berkshire Hathaway owns Brooks and plans to grow it into a $1.5 billion running shoe empire. After all, avid runners purchase on average more than 3 pairs of running shoes each year.
It's not about being everything to everyone. It's about being highly relevant to who you're most focused on.
So Brooks puts its shoes through their paces, replicating the punishment customers will later give them. It allows the company to design and build highly technical products. They test them beyond this door with what they call lab rats.
So they have me all hooked up. I now have 54 of these little sensors on me.
The sensors allow Eric Rohr, who manages the Brooks Performance Lab, to dissect my run.
So what are you actually testing for? What are you looking for while I run?
We're collecting 200 data points. All of that data is built and designed into building the technologies in the shoe.
Brooks literally can measure its success. At 20 marathons each year, cameras count how many runners are wearing their shoes. They say they are now routinely in the top 1 or 2.
So if this race to being a $1.5 billion company is a marathon, what mile are you at?
Oh my gosh, we're just at mile 7. We're just getting started.
You're at the first rest stop.
Absolutely.
Because when it comes to the running shoe business, Weber is not content being the runner-up. For CBS This Morning, Ben Tracy, Bothell, Washington.